This is a mad question, okay? Would you open up an envelope that has the date of your death inside it? If you could change one thing about the way that you've been raised, what would it be? Losers change their goals because they are too lazy to change themselves. Does it make any sense to you? Today, we are at R2Vibe Podcast at MPL Studio, guys. We've shifted our base. Shout out to Asad. Thank you so much, bro. You got us here, man. Visually, you got us here. Thanks a lot, buddy. Cheers. We're here in a studio with Raunak and me, and there is
no guest.
There is no guest. There is no table. As Raunak, can you tell me why there's no table, Raunak? Or why am I wearing shorts, chappal,
pick a studio and pick a setup and surprise me with it.
Yeah, because I wanted to be surprised, bro. I wanted to be super surprised. How's the setup, bro? You like it?
Yeah, I love the setup, man.
Love it. It's feeling warm over here every time things get hot. Okay, buddy. So, first of all, you'd like to thank Red Bull. Cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers, Red Bull.
Cheers for sending us that crate. We're looking forward for the next episode to be sponsored by you. Red Bull, baby. Let's go.
Sponsor us, Red Bull.
Oh, yeah. You got the sugar one and I got the sugar-free one, bro.
Yeah.
So they gave me half sugar and half sugar-free.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give Raunak any yet. That's the first. Is that the
the
first or second one you're having?
I think it's my second one, yeah. Shit, that's too much, man. I shouldn't be drinking.
And you're having the sugar one.
Yeah, I shouldn't be drinking so much.
It is what it is, buddy. And so we wanted to set the vibe with everyone today that how are we going to do this, bro?
We're going to have some deep thoughts, deep questions happening here.
Deep intellectual or deep hypothetical?
Hypothetical, man. Should be deep and hypothetical.
So the point of doing this is actually to find out people's personalities through hypothetical situations and questions that we pose in front of them. It could be hypothetical or it could be super close to heart or super out there. But it's just going to be some wild questions.
Yeah, Raaghav, give me an example, man. Give me one.
I'll start with the example.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Shall we get into it?
100%. Bro.
All right. So I want to start off with something which is, let's say, something which is more Dubai based. Yeah, I'm going to ask you a question, okay? Do you think that passive income should be legal in UAE?
Whoa.
And the only reason I ask that of you is because the rents are going up, the prices are shooting super high, but are the salaries actually going up as much as the rents are?
I don't know, but I didn't know you couldn't make passive income here, man.
You can't. So let's say if you're working for me, for example, okay, you are under my visa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can't open up another business. So that's what passive income is. Oh. You can't open up another business legally, but there's so many people out there who are using their wives or their sister, their brother's name. I'm opening up the same company, which they would anyway if passive income was legal. You know what I mean?
I don't think if you open you're sure you can't open a company if you're under someone else's trade license.
When my dad was working for Emirates, he couldn't open up a business under his name.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
You get it?
Yes.
So how do people make more money in a legal way? Do you get it? That's
yes.
the question.
It's not legal. Now it's loophole, right? So
the loophole is that, the work is anyway happening. Do you know what I mean? If it's not me, I'll put it under one of my relatives' name, who I trust, and run the business sideways. Now, the problem I feel that comes is that, so if you want to open a business, you have to just provide them with the NOC. You need a NOC from the company that is the visa who you're under. Do you get it?
Okay.
But let's say if you came to me and gave me a NOC.
Yeah.
You came and asked for an NOC because you want to open up your own business. Do you think that I'm going to give it to you?
Hell no, bro. I wouldn't give it to anyone.
But I should be able to give it to you.
No, I mean, right? Dude, you're working for my company. I wouldn't want your attention as somewhere else.
Yeah, but then the job timings are 9 to 5. What does one do after 5? Why can't I earn another?
Whatever happens after that, it's on you. But if you don't show up for your 9 to 5 and you don't perform
No,
properly,
you can do your 9 to 5, but you can have an automated thing.
But your performance, I feel, will go down. If you're doing from 9 to 5, but then if you try to do business, it's you're trying to do it all. I mean, you can if you want to.
Right? But the point is that a lot of people still do it. But they do this loophole business. Do you get it? So many people do it, because how can you survive on the same income with increasing prices, bro? How do you do that?
I wish I was good at economics, man. I'm so bad at it, man. No, you can't survive, but
you have to deal with it, but it can become just easier if
just earn more money.
Yeah. How? That's what I'm saying. If you want to earn more money,
you have to. Okay, look.
All I'm saying is that, like, if you give me, like, if you come and ask me for NOC, my first thought is going to be that your attention is divided as fuck. Like, you're not going to be like
of
working
course.
for me.
Of
That's
course.
one side.
Yeah.
Okay, from my side, that makes sense. But from your side, if you don't get the NOC, you'll be stuck on that salary. Like, you can't.
Bro, you want to start a business, leave the job and go start the business.
Well, why can't I do both? That's the thing, right? The catch is there.
You can't. Because then you're pissing off your employer, bro. You know, they
Yeah,
need your attention, bro. They need all your attention from 9 to 5. You think it's 9.
But now it's not 9 to 5 anymore, right?
It's
Like,
9 to
you go work
6,
from
9 to 8,
home.
but
It's like,
still.
this is a mad question, okay? Would you open up an envelope that has the date of your death inside it?
Okay.
Would you?
No, never.
Why?
I'm scared, man.
Why?
I'm so scared. What if I open it and what if it says tomorrow, bro? I'm like gone, man. Like,
Do you think that people who open it, okay, if people open the envelope and they knew that I'm going to die on this date, do you think that people will start reverse engineering their life?
wow, I didn't think of it like that, man. Yeah.
Like you now, like right now, we're living like you don't know when you're gonna die. So it's all like the imagination can go wild as to whatever you can do. But now when you know the final destination is at this time, so do you like start living towards that date?
I mean, yeah, man. You start living towards that date, but it's so sad that if you know when you're gonna die, right? Like, don't you think so? I just feel like where will be like the fun? Because you'll always be like, I mean, like now you're like, people think, anyways, I'm gonna die or whatever.
But let's say if I told you,
if they don't know when they're gonna die, they just say, one day I will die. You know what I mean? But let's say if you're not, like, if you know the date, you'll be like, 20th November I will die. 20th November 2025. You know, like, okay, let's say if I have 1 year to live now, I'll be like, I only have 1 year to live, so I'm not gonna do anything. You know what I mean?
But regardless, anyway, you're not gonna be like you anyway gonna die one day, right?
Yeah, but then I was like,
So how does it matter?
yeah, but that time is unknown. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's to the imagination, right? Like,
Bro, would you open the envelope, man?
no, I wouldn't open.
Why-
And
why?
I would start living like that. Like that's I'm sort of like projecting my thought, right? Like what I would do.
Bro, I think I will become like very. I mean, honestly, I'm very scared to open such things. Like, I would be freaking out, man.
Why?
Bro, मैं ये सब नहीं कर सकता हूँ, bro. Come on, man. Let's see what else do we have over here.
Bro, by the way, today's guests are my 3 broken ribs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
totally
I've
forgot.
broken my I've cracked my 3rd rib, my 5th rib and 7th rib. I have 2 cracks, bro. I sort of fell on my head as well. That's mad, right?
How did that happen? You fell?
I had a fractured toe, which I was gonna go check out the next day. So it was fractured since about 10 days. Okay. So, but I didn't go to get an X-ray and stuff because I knew that's the problem, and I'm just gonna be in bed, and the doctor's gonna basically tell me the same thing, right? So I thought, okay, let me see if I can be fine, and then I'll just go for a checkup and see if it's cool. Because I was traveling to Thailand like after 2 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, which didn't end up happening because like I fell and I've been in bed since like 12-13 days now. So I just went to pick up Thanos and I was avoiding stepping on that toe, and I just completely slipped and I fell on my head and my chest. And then that was like crazy pain, bro. Okay.
Yeah, every speed
And
breaker.
you know what happened by the end of it? When I went to get the X-ray done, I got 4 X-rays done. One for my head, one for my neck, chest, and my toe.
Wow.
Okay, because I want to see if, like, because next day I was anyway going to check out the toe thing, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, bro, your toe is fixed. You fixed your toe yourself. So I was trying to avoid stepping on a fixed toe, and I broke 3 other things.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the vibe, bro.
So-
And I didn't end up going to Thailand. But I'm going to Albania in a few days, so that's cool.
Bro, I'm going to Thailand.
When are you going to Thailand every year, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Nothing. It's so fun, man. It's like, dude, that riding the scooter only is like, I feel like, yeah, I can do that.
What do you feel like? So you went first time to Thailand. Was it's only the 3rd country that you've like been to, right? So what if you don't know the experience of going to another country, right? Like this is the first country that you went to apart from India and UAE, which
Yeah.
you've been like going back and forth for.
Bro, it's chill, man. They're so nice people, bro. I'm telling you, they're like the nicest people over there, bro. They helped like so many, like me out for sure, man. Like I was so lost over there every time. They're like, bro, one guy helped me find another guy like in his scooter. Like he went and picked him up, got him to me. He's like, this, because I couldn't communicate with the.
So did you like not use Google this thing translator?
No, dude. I was.
You were just there, right? जो कुछ भी हो रहा था.
Yeah, man. It was कुछ भी हो रहा था, bro. You tell me, bro. So you're going to Armenia?
No, Albania.
Albania, right?
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I've never been.
Wait, how long are you? 15th.
I'm going for like 4 to 5 days, my birthday is going to fall on the same
Day as you're traveling.
day as the wedding that I'm going to attend. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay, bro. So I have a question for you, another one. Are you ready for it?
Go for it, bro.
So are you ready for it?
Yeah.
If you could change one thing about the way that you've been raised, okay, it's like sort of like a touchy topic, what would it be?
Okay. So
I think I can go back and rest because this feels like a conversation.
Okay, I'll tell you. My parents raised me like obviously to the best of their abilities. But if I have to look into it, man, they made like one mistake, right? The mistake is look, it's not a mistake.
Are you the mistake?
Probably.
Just kidding.
It's not a mistake. It's more of like I wish they taught me that, which was probably they didn't know it themselves. That's why they couldn't teach it to me, kind of thing. But it's more of like to give me motivation to not quit.
But like again, like in your circumstances.
Yeah,
like
but it's like, bro, I think I could have done much more. Like, now that I look at it, like.
Do you think if your parents parented you the way that you did your elder, being the youngest sibling, do you think if your parents parented you the way that they did to your elder sisters, you would have been a different version of you? What would have been different?
Yeah, obviously it would have been a different version, man. Like, I think I would have been more. So, like, because Richa was, like, my elder sister was the one who always got screwed first, right? Like everything, like she got gone whatever.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It would have made me more. I don't know. Like I would just. I can't even think about it. Like,
you think you could be more driven or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, more driven. 100%. I could have been more driven because they forced my sister to do a lot of things. I think I would have been forced into a lot of things.
So that's a good thing, right?
No, like there's a difference. Okay, I don't want to be forced into a lot of things. I want to be more like. I like something, for example, okay?
Yeah.
So, for example, drums. So, 7th grade, I was like learning drums and all, right? So, at one point, I stopped going and my parents were like, yeah, okay, fine, They never went like,
yeah.
Like,
but if it was studies, they would do that to you.
Yeah, what I mean? Like, if it was, obviously it was.
But if it's something that you like, then why should your parents be like...
okay, some days I don't feel like going, you know what I mean?
So then
then there's always there's a clock, bro. Like, I think if you miss something for like 3 or 4 days, then you're automatically never going to do it again.
Once it's like out of your head, it's out of mind.
Yeah, so right? It's those 3-4 days and you don't do it, you're just leaving it for good. And I wish that those 3-4 days they would be like, do it, go, you know what I mean? At least they would have been like, bro, paise, but you know what I ask, but at least uske liye to chale ja. But no, it's like.
But your parents would chill. That's a good.
Yeah, they chill.
Many people would die to like,
100%.
Get that sort of parenting.
Yeah, obviously, 100%.
But analyze it themselves.
Yeah, but I feel like I couldn't analyze it. So yeah, but they raised me. Everything else they did like good. They did good.
It's fine. So that's the one thing that you think that.
Yeah. What about you, man?
Same, but for me it's the other way around. For me it was, I used to play a lot of cricket earlier, at a decent level. And then my parents were like, dude, you got to study.
So,
because I was I was more into cricket than I was in studies. So there was like a proper imbalance. Like cricket was more than studies. And my mom was like, if you stop playing cricket, and she thought that if you stop my hobby, I'll probably have nothing to do, so I'll concentrate more on my studies.
But what did you do instead? Did you do that? Did you concentrate on your studies, or did you?
I didn't. I don't think. But I did a bit more. Maybe that's about it. But I still got like 80%.
What did you replace cricket with?
A girlfriend. I replaced cricket with the girlfriend, bro. I needed something apart from studies. I think that's what I feel.
Yeah, you needed
like there is time. I used to play cricket for 4 to 5 hours. Now, if you remove that from the day, who's and what's gonna fill that hole?
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend. So yeah, but I don't know. Cricket is such a game that even if you're that great, there's so many players who have talent. Especially in India.
Bro, do you believe Tell me, okay, do you really believe in your head that you're the best?
In what?
In anything. Do you believe I'm the best at, for example, my work or whatever it is, at what I do, anything it can be?
I have the thing that in my head, I can be the best if I put my brain into it.
So
but there are not many things.
Okay, so okay, there's so many people out there. Even I think you're one of them, bro, where you're just
yeah,
if you apply yourself, basically, if you apply yourself, then you are going to be the best. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, exactly.
So you're not applying yourself, and why is that?
Oh my God, this is interesting therapy.
Yeah,
vibes.
why aren't you applying
What's
yourself?
the vibe? It's a therapy vibe. Yeah, what?
Why aren't you applying yourself, bro?
In what? Bro, I've been in bed for the last 13 days, like with my like bones cracked. I'm like, when I was breathing, it was like difficult to breathe at that time. Like, even right now, to be honest.
Bro, you've been getting injured a lot. What did your mom tell you? Like, Wednesday ko jaakar? Kya
Yeah,
karna?
my mom was like, every Tuesday for the next 5 Tuesdays, you have to go to a hospital, okay, and go to the canteen of a hospital and spend some time and money there. So the idea is that I'm the kind of person who gets sick very often and who gets like hurt very often and very easily. Plus my threshold to pain is not that great. All right. So there's an idea. Okay, this is just an idea, hypothesis. Okay, that my body, okay, like internally has a thing where whenever I get sick, I need to go to the doctor, only then I will become fine. So I can be sick for 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, but in that moment, if I would have gone to the doctor on the third day, I'd be fine. I just feel fine. So the idea is that instead of, like your body is just attracted to going towards some, like a doctor vibe, or like, it just wants to feel like a
Healthy.
patient,
Yeah.
like for some time, just instead of getting hurt, just go and spend your time there for the next 5 Tuesdays, like 15-20 minutes, spend some,
Dude.
spend some money.
So your mom just...
So my mom actually, I told her, like, I'm not going to do it by myself, but you need to give me a reminder every Tuesday. She did give me one and I didn't go, so...
Yeah, because, dude, really, like, if you go sit in the hospital, have hospital food and you heal. I don't know, guys. You guys have
It's
to
not
tell me
about
if it's
healing.
true,
She didn't
man.
tell me to go there for healing. She said that, like, because you are so, like, if you're near a doctor, near a hospital, suddenly you become fine. Like at home, I'm the worst patient you'll see. And suddenly when like I reach a clinic or a hospital, I'm like, I'm fine. Like that vibes. So in that sense, like if you go a bit deeper and in a layered way, you'll like see that that's your body's habit.
I think you should, like, start working out. Your body is weak, bro. Just start working out physically. Like,
But I
don't,
don't
do
wanna
cardio. And by cardio,
I mean,
okay,
I'd rather
do cardio.
I'd rather do yoga instead. You know what I mean?
No, I think you should, like, get into, like, a little bit of bodybuilding, bro. I really think so.
Bodybuilding. Geez,
Not like bodybuilding. Like, just go hit the gym. Just hit...
You want me to be a gym bro?
I mean, like, the gym is good, bro. You
The gym is great, bro. I'm not saying I don't have nothing against it.
just go and do it. I think you should because, bro, like, it's every time you get injured, bro. Every time you get sick, something or the other happens. And I think it's all related to, firstly, that keto that you did, man. After that, bro, your health has never been this.
No, but my health anyway, like from before, only used to be like this. Not like my health, like something or like obviously doing that. Like by the way, like I did keto for about 4 months when I was like
And you're
reducing
sick
my weight.
every time.
No,
bro.
I got the keto flu after 1 month where I lost like 12, 13 kilos. And it was horrible. In 1 week, I lost that much. So like it is a decent way to accelerate your weight loss, but you need to do it properly. Plus, when I was doing it, I felt like super unhealthy because like you're cooking with butter, you're cooking with cheese, like you just need fat throughout. Ding, 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 ding.
Wait, I didn't get keto. It's eating only fats and not carbs.
You remove carbs from your diet. Like there's a certain like maybe 25 grams of carbs if you're like counting your calories and stuff. Like I used to do like 1,000 to 1,200 calories a day.
1,000 to 2,000.
1,000 or 2,000, 1,200 calories per day to reduce my weight. And out of that, 25 grams or 50 grams, along those lines had to be like...
Wait, you need 1,600 calories just to survive, kind of thing. Like in terms of like...
No, that's how much your body burns in a day.
Yeah, so at least that
So
much
if-
calories you need to eat, man.
But if you're doing weight loss, you do like negative reduction, right?
calorie deficit, right? But
Calorie
the thing is, bro,
deficit,
that 1,200 become like...
Bro, people
so
do like
much.
800 also, bro. It's crazy. And on top of that, they'll go work out. Like they'll burn more calories. Like, but the way that I lost it is like I did that during COVID. There was like this walk on like the same ground for like 45 minutes, and you're just following a YouTube video where they're just going left and right, just walking on the spot. Walk,
Okay.
walk, 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 walk. That's what you used to say, bro. I forgot the name though. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I did for working out.
So I'm telling you, after that keto thing, you got sick. And after that, you've always been sick, bro.
Like it sort of diminished quite a bit of my immune system.
Now go hit the gym, bro.
Yeah, but I should be like, instead of hitting the gym, I mean, also apart from hitting the gym, I should be like
Playing sport. Play sport.
I'm playing badminton. That's how I
Yeah,
got
so
my
do both.
toe thing. Both.
Yeah.
See,
And
when
then
we
do
try
yoga.
to do
And then do
both-
yoga. And then do
Yeah.
kickboxing. And
Yeah.
then you know what will happen, bro? You won't have like time to work. Like your day job, you won't be able
That's the thing. Like that was one of the points we thought we would speak about as well, right? Time.
Oh, dude, like
How important is time to you, Raunak?
honestly, before it was like I wouldn't care about other people's time. Neither would I care about my time. But now I'm recently a little bit changed here and there. So obviously, you know, I'm in real estate, bro. So I have to reach on time for everything. But okay, so I'll tell you something, right? Like, if I don't plan my day out properly. But I want to do everything according to.
That's like a ADHD thing, right? Like you're just like all over the place.
I don't know. I don't think I have ADHD, bro. It's this. I don't think like.
You don't think you have it, or you?
I don't think I have it, man. Like, I really don't think so. I have it. So I just, okay, like some days, like I can plan a little bit ahead, but some days I just go with the flow. Yeah. Flow is fun, bro, sometimes, but not all the time. But now I'm trying to get back on track. So like I try to wake up like every morning, go try do some workout, probably, you know, a little bit less here and there, go to work. Then obviously now though I've been meeting you also because you broke your ribs, man.
Yeah, thanks for that, dude. You're like showing up and taking care of me. While everyone that's going to work, Raunak is coming home and sitting with me.
Not every time, yeah, but like.
Not every time, like whenever you can. Do you think a person is messy because they don't have clear thoughts?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, 100%. It's, bro. You remember, right? That Limitless movie, bro.
Yeah.
You remember, like when he took that pill,
Yeah.
he went and cleaned his home only, bro. It was messy as fuck. Because, bro, I think really like I've seen the difference myself, by the way. So I was super messy. Like my clothes were like just thrown there. Like, you know, I was snob, bro. Like straight up. But now I'm like a little bit changing, like, you know, so I'm just trying to like be more clean. So which I, you know, like keep my clothes inside, do everything properly, make the bed in the morning, kind of sometimes. And yeah, man, I feel like a little different, you know. I feel like my thoughts are together, like my mind is a bit clear. It's
Since when did this happen?
what?
Like when did you change that? When did you realize?
I think it was like, dude, very like recent, like 4, 5, 6 months ago, man. It was, before that, I was like super messy, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
So you think that you're now mentally like thinking straight? Is that why?
no, it's not. I'm not mentally thinking straight, like in terms of like, oh, but it has changed significantly.
Significantly, yeah.
Yeah, because like I am telling you, like when I was messy, like my thoughts were like always like I would think about this, this. But now it's more like, you know, I'm just a little calm and like I feel good. Like, you know, I feel good when I do it now.
When you clean, you feel good.
Good. Yeah, I feel good.
But there's this like these levels of clean, right? Like let's say for you, like there's the 2 cans kept here, okay? For you, this might be messy. Yeah, it is. It's not kept properly, right?
No, I mean, it's not messy
Like
for me, but like
is,
something
like,
can.
it's not in alignment.
Yeah.
It's like it's not straight. Is that bothering you?
No, it's not bothering me.
Okay.
So it's, I mean, like, this is fine. Like, sometimes, like, obviously, if I see cans in my house and all, when I'm outside, I'm all, it's fine. But at home and all.
In your own space.
Yeah, in my own space, if I see all this, I'll be like, thank you. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that.
Like for me, my threshold for like cleanliness is like, it has to be like really, like for me to feel like it's dirty, it takes longer than what it would for you probably. You get it? Like instead of, so for me, the thing is like, let's say there are 2 cans kept here, okay? And one is almost over. For me, like for someone else, they'll take this can and they'll throw it. Now you have 1 more can left. For me, like it's like just being efficient with your energy, which makes it more messy. You get? I'll wait for the second can to get over and then throw both of them at once. So I just move once. So what does that make me?
Makes you loophole guy, bro.
I'm not a loophole guy.
Energy
bro.
efficient loophole guy, bro. Everything you have loopholes.
I don't have loopholes, bro. So I've been asked, by the way, by Raunak to be more opinionated. Did I say that correct? Opinionated?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I
Because
thought.
you have like Loophole strategies, bro.
I don't have.
Who the fuck did you pick up this loophole strategies from? What? Okay, why are you always? Whenever if I ask you something, bro, why do you have a sixth answer for it, third, fourth, fifth? कुछ भी बोल रहा है, bro. Like.
But for me, that's the first answer, bro. तेरे लिए sixth answer. It's the sixth answer for you. But for me, it's the first answer.
Okay, man. I'm gonna ask you one question. If you try to loophole your way out of this, no, bro, I will.
Please, bro. Just take it easy on me.
Okay, so what do you value the most in friendship? Like, what sort of quality that you want in a friend, like, that which attracts you to like people? You know what?
I'm looking for an energetic bond, bro. That's it. Like, if I see you, okay, after one day, I wanted to feel the same if I see you after 1 month. Like, I probably will not keep in touch with you, but when I see you and I meet you, I'm on the same vibe as you. Like, there's a frequency which I operate with at a friendship level. Like, if that person is the same, that's what I value the most. That perfect, like, sweet spot between you and that person. Instead of, like, okay, you should do this for me, you should fucking go get my car service, you should be doing this.
Bro,
like, it could be anything, bro. It's like you're coming and helping me, like, while I'm in pain, right? I don't consider that as like you helping me. For me, from in my eyes, for me, it's like you're coming to chill with me. Do you get it? So whenever I see you, like, it's like an energetic bond. That's what I value in the friendship. What about you?
Money. No, I'm just kidding.
Money?
My friends have money, bro.
What do you value most in a friendship?
I value, honestly, loyalty, man. That's it. Like, I know all my...
In a relationship or in a friendship?
In a friendship, like my loyal friends, bro. Like, man, like you, and you know, like all our friends, right? There are like 8 of them. These are the people I can just... There's a reason, like...
Yeah, what do you value in that, bro? You're just telling people, like 8 people, okay, but what is that thing that connects you to them?
I mean, they've always been there for me. So, I just need people to have my back. You know, because I do fucking stupid shit sometimes. So, I need someone to tell me.
But do you think you still need someone to help you out? Like, I don't think like that's the case anymore.
Yeah, but...
every now and then, yeah, I get it.
But before I, like, when I needed a lot, so, you know, they helped me. So now they've become like my closest friends. You know what I mean? Like, also, I think it's what you also said, like the vibe, you know, like, I can't chill with someone who doesn't match my vibe.
Who's not the same vibe.
Yeah, like, actually sometimes I can't even, like, and also like, I'm also sometimes like sitting at home and I need like my own space, which I don't get, bro. You know what I mean? I never get my...
But, okay, question.
Do you get your own space, bro? Like, in terms of own space, like, you alone with your thoughts.
I get that.
Yeah,
I do it, but I should do it more.
I haven't done it in a while, man.
Like, I can sit without a phone alone for some time.
Dude, my phone is always with me. So.
Or I like go and meditate.
Yeah, I can't do that, man. I really need to start doing that. I need to start being alone with I find it very scary, bro.
Are you really alone if you're on your phone?
That's the thing. I'm never alone. Even when, that's what I said. Like, I'm never alone. Even when I'm alone, I'm with my phone.
Okay.
Instagram, Reels, they're like my...
That's your...
that's my company.
Your job and
that's my company now. You know,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I was just like watching...
Are you... What kind of videos are you into right now?
Bro, I have no idea what my algorithm is like catching up these days, man. Like, it's so mindless that I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I just...
So are you watching Reels just for the visuals?
Yeah, just for the visuals. I'm not watching it like anymore.
You're not like registering anything that's being said.
Some of them, sometimes I find it funny, like some funny content, like some people mocking other people, you know.
So
like
mocking content is your
like sometimes like it's catchy. Sometimes it's just like, bro, why are you mocking the guy? Like, you know, even if like that people, you know, like,
you didn't deserve that.
I didn't deserve that much. Like, you know, like you're doing so much. So that's the reason. Like, I don't even know. Like, if I go to my algorithm right now, so I don't know. But sometimes I get real estate videos. Algorithm is weird, bro.
That's your work related.
Yeah. So sometimes I get these real estate videos, man, and then sometimes I don't know. Like, then I get these motivational ones, man. Like,
Oh yeah, Andrew Tate.
oh, dude. Like,
Okay, if you had to say something, which like, can you start talking in an Andrew Tate
I
style?
can't, bro. I
You
really
can't,
cannot.
right?
That's
But can you ooze out that confidence? What do you think makes him him?
I don't know his confidence.
What do you think makes Andrew Tate like How do you think people are gravitated towards Andrew Tate? Like, what makes them want to like watch him more?
Because, bro, he's actually a lot of young people watch him, right? Because they want to be like him, like a millionaire, confident guy. So that's the thing. That's the reason why people watch him. But I mean, and it's a good motivation sometimes. But some of the things he says, it doesn't relate to me, and it just
It bounces over your head.
Yeah, and I just feel like it's too much, like too alpha, I would say, like. But yeah, it's some of them you can learn, and you can just be like, okay, bro, yeah, makes sense sometimes.
Okay, I'm going to say a statement now. It says losers change their goals because they're too lazy to change themselves. Is that correct?
Bro, I change my goals all the time. Shit.
You a fucking loser, Raunak.
I don't know, actually. Maybe.
Apparently, Alex Hormozy said that. So, losers change their goals because they are too lazy to change themselves. Does it make any sense to you?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, 100% makes sense, man. Like, because I'm thinking, because now it's like, it hit me.
Why did you change your goal? Like, what was your goal earlier?
No, I mean, I've changed my goal when I was younger. Of course, I changed my goal.
Younger? Okay, now I'm talking
Now
about
I've not
like
changed my goal, obviously. But when I was younger, I used to always change my goal. And I was like, oh, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do that now. I want to do...
But that's just you trying to figure out stuff, right? That doesn't make you a loser.
But it's, okay, bro. At that point, then that way I've not even made goals at that time. You know what I mean? I didn't have goals.
Goals, whatever goals.
Yeah, I never had like these goals, and all my like 22, 23, 24, 25 were like, I didn't have long-term goals. Maybe I had short-term.
Do you have long-term goals now? And at what age do you decide to have a long-term goal?
Bro, I started like long-term goals this year.
Whoa,
Yeah,
no way,
I'm
man.
late. I'm late as fuck.
Are you?
I mean, probably. Like
Maybe
a lot of
early,
people
bro.
think like I might not be late. But yeah, I just started making like long-term goals now. But obviously, like now I've made like long-term goals.
so do
But
you
I need
make
to
your
also
long-
I also need to make short-term goals. Like to get
Are
to
your
that
long-term goals like one of those which is like just above your reach? Or is it like you really know you can do that? It's quite easy. How do you position yourself for a long-term goal?
Like I think I can like achieve my long-term goal if I work towards
If you work towards
it,
it, yeah.
right? But I might give myself 4 years, for example, a long-term goal, but then I feel that's way too long. You know what I mean?
You feel like that's too
long,
late?
like too long. Like I feel like 4 year, but you need to have apparently like 4 or 5 year goal. You know what I mean? Like what's your 5-year plan? Like
Okay, if I could ask you to imagine yourself 10 years elder right now, how do you think that you're going to be? Like what, are you going to change? Are you going to be the same? Like in your head, when you look 10 years ahead, what do you
I feel I'll be more. I feel I'll be more calm. I'll be more relaxed towards things, and I feel like I won't be hyper about everything. You know what I mean? I still feel like I'm in the middle of that transition. So where I was super indecisive and very like impulsive and very like I just want everything now my way kind of thing. Very hyper like, so all that is changing, and I'm becoming like a little more calm. But it's not like
It's a process.
it's
man.
a process. So
It's a
I'm still, and I
process.
think 10 years from now I will like leave all that behind, that whole impulsiveness, the whole rush, like everything needs to be done now, and I'll just be like, okay, now I can like be calm and like decide properly, do things properly. I think I'll make 100% make better decisions. I'll make better decisions next year also, but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you'll just keep getting better. That's the plan.
yeah,
right?
that's
Like-
the plan. Like, I see myself getting better and better and better and better till I'm 45. Better
Whoa.
version of myself.
Then
Then again till 55, better version. Then 65, 75. Hey, bro, I'm just,
you're just getting better and better, bro.
dude, I might
Are
not,
you-
I'm telling you, bro, I'm not the best. Yeah.
Are you the best in your head? You're not, right?
I'm not, okay, this is what I believe. I'm not the best, but I'm better than a few people, bro.
Few.
Like, I'm better than some of the people, bro.
What makes you better than some other
Just,
people?
I am.
What
What
differentiates
okay,
you from the rest?
Okay, you tell me, man. You tell me, like, for example, do you think you're better than people? You think you're never better than people? Few people you can never be better than.
I mean, I don't look at people as competition to be better than them. That's
Not
just
okay,
my take.
bro. I'm not saying in terms of like I'm better human being than him.
I
What I mean
might
is
be
like
better at
I'm,
a skill which I
yeah,
have
that's what I
practiced
meant. Like
more.
I'm
Yeah,
better
for
than
sure,
him in
man.
this skill. Better.
Yeah, obviously, if I have more practice than someone else, I'll probably do a better
Yeah, so
job.
like
than
I'm
them,
not.
right?
I'm not saying okay. I'm not saying better.
In that sense, if you're asking, yeah, I'm better in what I do. I am better than
few people.
I'm better than most
Yeah.
if I put my head.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So that way you think you're the best
No,
if it comes to skills.
no,
No, right? Because
I'm not the best, bro.
but you're better than a few.
Yeah, I mean, I can do a good job. You know what I mean? I can do a great job also.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about human being. Like I'm not saying I'm a better human being than this.
That's not the scene, bro. We're not comparing human beings to each other. That brings us to another topic. Comparison.
comparison to what, man?
Like the second you start comparing two human beings and you put yourself in one of them, it's a recipe for a fuck. Like you're screwed in your head, bro. Because every time you compare yourself with someone, everyone forgets the fact that everyone is different. Do you get it? Like if I compare myself to you, bro, and I being like, let's say if I'm a person who, first of all, I'm comparing because I feel like there's something wrong.
But okay, what if I want to be a person like you? Then I have to see where I like. That's why I compare. For example,
Bro, let's say you and me went to the same school, got the same test, got like different marks. Okay. Now you went home, you showed your parents your paper and you got lesser than me. Now the first thing that comes is how much did Raaghav get? How much did Shreyas get? How much did XYZ get? That's straight up firstly comparison. I think people use comparison to get an idea. They start using comparison to get an idea of where they're at in that particular thing. Let's say dressing, okay?
okay, bro. Do you think like your parents would be looking at, oh, तेरे दोस्त को कितने marks मिले and कितने ये मिले, and do you think your parents have a competition like at least my son is more smarter than this?
Can I be really honest? Like I feel like there's a company here called Petrofac, all right? So when we were in school, there were a lot of kids in my bus especially who were from that particular company because their office was right next to...
Like their families from that
The
company.
families were right nearby the office and the office was right next to my building. Now, every time these kids are coming in and they're like, their parents are the same, their school is the same, like everything is the same, okay? Now, how do you differentiate between them? You compare, right? Like, usko kitne marks mile? How much did that person get? How much did that person get? So, that sort of culture is like, it's crazy, right? That's where the comparison begins from.
Yeah, and
Because if everything is the same, then how can you get lesser marks than me? Like, bigger difference.
yeah, and then they'll be like nikamma and all that because you play games. Then they start saying they find out reasons for without they don't ask you the reason why. They just think they assume that it's because of computer, it's because of this,
But what is the reason? Like, if let's say if I got lesser marks, what is the reason of me getting lesser marks? It
Yeah,
could be
what
anything, bro.
what would your reason be? Because you didn't study hard enough?
I didn't feel like studying, bro. Like straight up. Like if I don't feel like studying, I didn't feel like studying and I won't study. But I'm also not studying because my parents are forcing me, like over-parenting me. Do you get it? Like if I'm not given that force from my parents, I would probably do a better job because now there's lesser pressure on my head. And I will automatically get the sense that, bro, this is not good because I'm seeing everyone else get better marks.
So that way, like comparing also.
Like I feel like parents over-parent.
Oh yeah.
You understand? Like if you ask me how, like probably like were you over-parented? You were not over-parented. I don't think so.
Explain it to me. So that
Like over-parenting is like, let's say I have to study. Okay. Now my exam is next week. My weekly test is on Sunday, Monday, whatever. Now my mom will constantly like be bickering me like study. Even if I'm watching TV, study. Even if I'm like eating food, you have to study after this. Like throughout you're like traumatizing me with study. Now even if I want to do well, I'm already starting off with fear. How the fuck am I supposed to do well?
yeah, I mean that way now is overparented, man.
Just imagine like if I'm coming to meet you and if I'm already scared my performance with you in front of you is like gonna be like all like, oh Raunak, I'm so fucking scared of you. Like, no, bro.
You should be scared.
Why should I be scared of a book? Like, that's information, knowledge, whatever.
Yeah, man.
But it's just made like a big whoa.
Okay, if you would go back, would you study harder now? Like, if given the opportunity?
Not really. Like, I prefer learning like
You like what Beats said. You like.
Yes, exactly. I was getting to that only. So, if the medium of teaching was through sound, I would pick it up much quicker. Do you get it? Like, if you read out something to me, I will understand it much better for me. But if I'm reading something, I'm just like lost. Was it in this line? Was it in the line above? Like, I'm suddenly like mixed up. But if you suddenly like read me an audio book or something like that, I'll understand much better. I can keep coming back to wherever I got lost. You know what I mean? What would you prefer? You would prefer a visual way of learning?
Yeah, visual, bro.
Would you prefer
visual way?
You are a visual.
Visual way.
You can learn from reels, right?
Yeah, reels or whatever it is.
Like so
like
many
proper
people,
educational reels, I'll learn like a little bit.
So many people are now like using YouTube School of whatever. You know what I mean? Like YouTube University or like Instagram University. There's so much to learn.
Let me ask you another question where you will use loophole. No loophole, yeah?
No loopholes?
No loophole, bro. So we both are like together now, right? Like it's
What does that mean?
There's no guest like my
No
bro.
homo.
That's what I mean, like no guest. So I wanted to know, bro, of all the episodes we have done, who was your favorite guest? In terms of anything, you can say it for anything. Like in terms of vibe.
Like in terms of who I vibed with the most was, I think Parikshit was like super fun. Like if I asked him like some deep questions, I would like to know like through those questions how his mind operates. It was quite cool. He's a very nice guy.
So that's your one answer, huh?
And Ahmed Salah, I was super like into whatever he was saying, like outer space stuff, and like it was like mad.
Who was your worst?
Who was my worst?
No, it's fine. So I'll leave my favorite man. My favorite was also everybody was good, by the way, but Nuruddin was like.
Oh my god, yeah, Nuruddin was so fucking calm, dude.
Insightful, man.
Very insightful.
I really like the way he spoke, and he was super calm, man.
You like wanted to learn from him,
yeah.
right?
I want to learn from all my guests, but
what is the one thing that you have learned in this last 9 months of you doing a podcast? What is the one like biggest thing that you've learned through?
Bro, I really was amazing. Like when you speak to everyone, like who we've spoken to, man, and before our was called the WTF is happening podcast. So what was the main thing? The WTF moment, right? And I just realized from everybody's WTF moment is that, bro, everybody has this same issues going on. You know what I mean? The same.
Bro, that was the whole point
COVID,
of WTF is happening.
Like COVID and like COVID hit everyone bad. Like let's
so
just.
It was a time of
realization. Just like everybody's life changed, and I believe that a lot of people changed, and obviously when I changed. But yeah, that's what I learned. Like what I learned from that, all these episodes are like, bro, firstly, everybody's like super nice. And then, the hardship during like COVID. And
bro, I think everyone okay, so here's a funny thing about, not a funny thing. So it was a realization that I had talking to one of my other friends. And he was saying that, actually, no, it was me who was saying it. I was just talking to him. But yeah, it was that when there was COVID, okay. Do you see all these wars popping out right now? The Israel and Palestine war, the first bomb or whatever. It started off with Russia and Ukraine. That started in 2022 of November was the first, the news, like I checked it out in Gulf News. And so a pandemic takes 3 years for it to completely heal. Okay, like people move past a pandemic. After 3 years, things start becoming normal. Right? Give or take 3 years. So COVID-19, 2021. So every human being in the world was united as one because we all had one common enemy.
Yeah, and the minute the enemy was gone.
And that was COVID. And now after 3 years, when you won that war, humans have overcome COVID, and like we used to be so attached to like checking out how many people have died, and
Bro, remember
and like you're checking charts left, right and center every
those,
2-3 minutes.
yeah,
Okay, oh
man.
my god, like 2 million people died in India, 15
Yeah,
million
man.
people died here. Like it's crazy. In Italy, like people are like, the old people are dying left, right, and you're feeling for it because now suddenly you all feel connected as human beings, as one, and one against a virus. Now the second that died down, you don't seem to have an enemy anymore.
Yeah.
So who do you pick? I choose you, Ukraine. Period. Like things are coming back to normal, and this is what the new normal looks like. And it's fucking, you know what it is? It is what it is, but like, and it shows like, I sort of went into the thought where every human being, is it a thing where every human being needs to have at least one enemy? And that enemy can be tangible or intangible.
Oh shit. Do I have enemies? No. Actually, I don't think I have, because I really believe I don't have, in terms of like, I dislike a few people, but I really cannot call them like my enemy.
That's why I said tangible or intangible. Like an enemy can be a thought, like a thought that pushes you on, like an experience.
Like negativity.
Like something.
Like negativity is your enemy now.
Yeah, like I would like to push away all the I would like to keep negativity at a 1 arm distance. And I'm learning how to do it without doing this.
But when a lot of people come up to you, talk to you, give their negative thoughts, like, it's hard to like, because a lot of people do give negative thoughts. It's not like
a lot of people,
also give positive thoughts.
not many people, people will try to give you positive advice.
Yeah, but
That's to a negative thought. Okay, if you're coming and telling me like, oh bro, I feel like blah 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 blah, that's when I'll give you positive advice. Because you've come and asked me for it.
so, and if I say something positive, you think people give negative advice then?
It depends.
Yeah.
Depends on the person that is.
Yeah, what if I come and I want to start a business now, and then you start be like, oh bro, business is so competition and there's so much
okay, so
there's like negative already, you know what I mean?
Okay, so let's say there's a whiteboard, okay? I wish I could draw something, but let's say there's a whiteboard, like this is the whiteboard, okay? Okay, this is the whiteboard, cool.
Wait, let me also hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, and there is a dot here, okay? What do you see?
You, because I cannot.
No, like let's say there's a board here. This is a whiteboard.
Okay, so you're saying, okay, I'll concentrate more on the dot. Are you trying to say that? Like, I'll concentrate on the dot because that's.
I'm asking you if you're the person who will concentrate on the dot, or it doesn't matter. Like it's fine. That dot is a part of the board.
Yeah, dot is part of the board.
But you will still question why is there a dot there?
Of course, I'll start off with like.
So that's your first observation.
Can I remove that dot? If I can't remove it, it's fine. I'll be cool with it.
But is your first question going to be like, why is there a dot there? Or
no, it'll be like, my first thing will be, can I remove this? Okay? And if I can't, it's fine.
It's fine, you'll deal with it.
Yeah. I'll deal
But
with
it'll still fucking fuck.
Sometimes, yeah, late maybe, I don't know. But I don't think so. It'll be fucking around with me like that. Honestly, like I feel like I'll just look at it and I'll be like, yeah, it's fine, it's there. I won't think like, oh, ye kyun nahi nikal raha? Like, ye kaise ho raha hai?
I have a question, another one. It just came in. Yeah, I know, it's just flowing, bro. It's been like, okay. What are your views on tattoos? And why do people get them?
Views as
You are one of them as well. Like, why did you get your tattoo? Like, and why are people attracted to tattoos?
Okay, I have no reason to get my tattoo.
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to get a tattoo. That's all I wanted. I wanted this armband for some reason. I thought it'd be cool, and I got it. I didn't think about it like why it's like that. I saw a few designs, and I'm like, okay, I like this one. I was young.
But it didn't mean anything.
It did not mean anything.
But you have some other tattoos as well on your body, right?
Yeah, but that serotonin one I have on my chest, and that one I got it because I don't know. I was like, I need some serotonin, man.
So like you were in a mode, in a vibe, right?
Yeah, so I wanted that's about it. But and that also because I was okay. I'll tell you how the serotonin came. I was just sitting there. I'm like, shit, man. It's like seriously. It was in Delhi, and I was just like,
I feel like serotonin.
I feel like serotonin's lacking.
So you went and got it tattooed on your chest.
No, pretty much. And I was like, yeah, man. Like this is what I want. Like, what do I want? And I want to. So I did it here on chest near the heart, and also, what do I want? What does my heart want? And all. Like
Happiness. If money was not a thing.
I wish it was not a thing. Really, I wish.
Okay, like let's say if you had money in abundance, like mad abundance, what is the first thing that you would do?
Buy a house.
Buy a house?
Yeah. What would you do? Like, I mean, like in abundance to like, I'll just buy myself a nice house where I can sit, chill, have fun. But I know for a fact that
You'd want to get out
yeah, I would
afterwards.
want to get out because I'm not that. I'll get bored. But so I want.
Interesting.
I want to do like. I want to have enough money to do my activities, like whatever activity I want to do, and just go and do it without worrying about it. So yeah,
I'd just leave, go to the Himalayas and just sit, bro. What is the one lie that you constantly tell yourself? It could be for any reason, but you have to just tell me the lie and not the reason.
everything will be fine.
Oh my god! Wow, that is so. What is not fine? The fuck?
It's not. It's a lie that I have to keep telling. Everything's gonna be fine because eventually everything will be fine. But I just need to keep telling myself like it's like a everything is
That's
not fine.
a lie. That's an affirmation, then, right? What's a lie? Like you know that this is a lie, but you're constantly telling yourself to live it and believe it.
Can you give me one example of your lie, man? I don't know. Like
One lie that I tell myself is that if I'm doing something, the outcome of that is going to be the best outcome that it's going to be. Like I have to keep telling myself that so that I push myself to do it. Do you get it?
bro, that way my fucking lie is so stupid. Then my lie is like, bro, I fucking always tell myself that I'm gonna quit smoking.
So one of the other lies is that I look at myself and go like, okay, cool, you've reduced weight. So this is one very interesting thing. So when I was losing weight, I was in a whole like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do that, like, like not eat and eat only this particular thing. But slowly, I started getting myself off keto, getting myself off a few things. And then, bro, like in my head, I put an image and that image of me and my body, and I just stopped working on it and I started eating normally. Bro, I'm literally telling you that particular lie of that image in my head of me when I look in the mirror, I'm automatically forming that part of me. Like I didn't have, like I thought I used to have boobs, okay? Like when I was fatter, because I was always like this. But then when the chiropractor put me straight, it suddenly became a chest.
Because your posture,
my posture became like this. So well, that's what I'm saying. That's the lie that I tell myself that, and my body automatically like manifesting that thing for itself, in a way.
Wow, bro. I'm telling you, I tell like stupid lies. Like I'm gonna quit smoking
Like
tomorrow.
I'm sexy and stuff.
I was like, I'll quit smoking in this last week. This is last vape I'm gonna buy, and then
When you're buying vape, buy too, bro.
I give myself hope, like
Fair. And on that note, bro, and on a hopeful note, that's been What's the Vibe, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to all of our pages on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. And yeah, it's WTV.podcast. Don't forget. And tomorrow we're shooting with someone else.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're back to back doing podcasts for you guys. So that was a 1 week break because I had a chest problem. My ribs are still broken, but it's cool. We're here.
yeah.
Anything else you want to say, Ronnie?
No.
Nope.
Cool. I'm done.
Okay, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you like the content. Peace out. Bye.